Good morning, all of you, my dear students. In today's class, I am going to teach about the grammar topic. The name of the topic is adjectives used as nouns. Generally, adjectives, what is the function of the adjective? What is the definition of the adjective? Adjective is a word which describes the noun and comes before a noun. It tells something about noun. It is called an adjective. Here the topic is adjectives. The adjective takes place of the noun. Generally, for example, here in many sentences, adjectives are used to perform the purpose of nouns. Examples are given. The purpose of the nouns. Here the name of the topic adjectives used as nouns. I will explain. For example, the rich, the famous, the rich, the famous. Famous is an adjective, rich is an adjective. The preceding word, definite article, the is there. Preceding word, my dear students. The is there. Here, he is a famous person, he is a rich person. That means person is a noun. It comes before a noun. It is called an adjective. He is a rich person. He is a famous person. Person is a noun. A famous comes before a noun and qualifies the noun. And qualifies the noun. It is called an adjective. The rich is an adjective. It comes after the article, definite article the. It preceded the definite article the. The rich, the famous, the poor, the elderly are adjectives used as nouns. In this occasion, it is not a noun adjective, it is a noun. The famous is not adjective, it is a noun. It is a plural noun. We have considered the plural noun. Why? Because these expressions mean people considered together as a group. As a group. The rich means the rich people. The rich people. Rich means the rich people. It is considered as a plural noun. For example, rich means people who are rich. The meaning is, the rich means people who are rich. The rich, what is the meaning of rich? People who are rich. Who are rich. People who are rich. As you can see, these nouns are always plural and used as with a definite article. These nouns always plural and used as a definite article. We have already known articles are two types, indefinite article, definite article. As we know, adjectives and nouns refers to a person, animal, a thing and And adjective describes a noun. Nouns are refers to a person, animal, or thing, and adjective describes a noun. For example, in the phrase, he is a clever boy. He is a clever boy. He is a clever boy. That means here the clever is an adjective. It describes about the noun. And here the clever is an adjective. Boy is a noun. Boy is a noun. He is a clever boy. Boy is a noun. Clever is an adjective. Clever describes about a noun. In English, some adjectives function as nouns. These are called adjectival nouns. ADJECTIval. Adjectival nouns. For example, I read about the lifestyle of the rich. I read about the lifestyle of the rich. The lifestyle of the rich. Here the rich is a plural noun. For example, we provide PROVIDE. We provide health care for the poor. Health care for the poor. The poor is a noun. It is treated as a plural noun. Here the rich, the poor are adjectives used as nouns. Basically they are adjectives. In this context, they are used. The rich means people who are rich. The poor means people who are poor. That is the expression, my dear students. Here some of the examples are there. Please listen. Examples are given below. The English are proud of their sense of humor. Sense of humor. This is American spelling. We follow British spelling. HUMOUR. It is the right spelling. The English means the people who are English belongs to British. They belongs to England. The English means the English people. It is a plural noun. It takes a plural verb. The English are proud of their sense of humor. Here the explanation is given. Please understand, my dear student. Adjectives can be used with the article the. These expressions are plural. That is more important. If the adjectives preceded by definite article the, it is treated as a plural noun. For examples are given below: the rich, the poor, the jobless, people who are jobless, the unemployed, the deaf, and the blind. These are called plural nouns. We are treated. It takes plural verb. For example, the rich should help the poor. The rich who are rich people. The poor who are poor people. These are adjectival line. The unemployed are losing hope. And the government should do something for the jobless. That means, hope means, what is the meaning? The unemployed are losing hope. A feeling of trust, a feeling of expectation, a feeling of desire for a particular thing to happen. That is the meaning of hope. The unemployed are losing hope. Unemployed. And The English are proud of their sense of humor. Sense of humor. What is the meaning of humor? Humor. Humor means the quality of being. The quality of being amazing or comic. The state of feeling or mood. It is an amusement. It is a comedy. It is a funniness. Funniness. Funnis. It is a comedy. Comedy. Comedy means funniness. That is the humor. Okay, my dear students. Here one thing is more important. The adjectives cannot be used without the article the in these expressions. In some cases, these expressions can have a singular meaning. Cannot be used without article the. In some occasions, the accused, the injured, the deceased. The deceased, these are homonyms, D-E-S-E-A-S-E-D. Some adjectives without definite article. Here the definite article is there. Sometimes they are treated as a singular, not a plural, even though we are using the definite article. The deceased. This deceased means one meaning is D-I-S-E-A-S-E-D, deceased. What is the meaning of deceased? Deceased means here suffering from disease. This is the meaning of D-I-S-E-A-S-E, suffering from disease. And diseased, that means is diseased, suffering from disease. D-C-A-S-E-D, diseased. Both pronunciations are same. Spelling is different and meaning is different. The deceased means the recent dead person or departed person or late. The person who has recently died. That is the meaning. But we use this word. The deceased who are affected by disease, who are suffering from disease. The deceased survived by his wife. That means this adjective preceded by definite article the, it is treated as a singular noun. Some adjectives stand for person, they can also used as nouns. Stand for persons. Elder brother, younger brother. Inferior than, superior, junior. These are all adjectives. But they stand for nouns, some adjectives. Here they are treated nouns, elders, plural noun, inferiors, plural nouns, and juniors, plural nouns. The rights of minors, plural noun. Even though they are adjectives, they are treated as nouns in plural. We should respect our elders. We should be kind to our inferiors. The seniors should not torment their juniors. Torment? What is the meaning of torment? Torment means severe physical, mental suffering. Should not torment their juniors. We should not make them feel unhappy. Torment. Severe and physical or mental suffering. We should not give such type of suffering for the juniors. The rights of minors should be protected. The rights of minors should be protected. That means the minors are treated as a plural noun, even though this is called an adjective. These are the functions of the adjective functions in different aspects, different context. And then we will discuss some of the adjectives functions as a noun. For example, the blind. The blind means people who cannot see, cannot see. The blind means people who cannot see. This is it is treated as a plural now. The deaf, the deaf, the deaf, the deaf, DEAF, deaf. People who cannot hear. The destitute, destitute, destitute. Destitute means, what is the meaning of destitute? The destitute, the DESTITUTE, destitute. Destitute means people who have no money or possession. That is the meaning of destitute. The dead, it is also plural now. The dead means people who are no longer living, no longer alive, ALIVE, no longer alive, no longer alive. That is the meaning. The elderly, elderly. What is the meaning of elderly? People who are old, they are called elderly. The faithful, the faithful, the faithful. What is the meaning of faithful? The people who believe in religion or God, they are called the faithful. The homeless, the homeless. What is the meaning of homeless? People who have no home, no home. That is the meaning of the homeless. The injured, INJURED. In some occasions, past participle verb functions as an adjective. The injured means the people who have been injured. That is the meaning of the injured. And the insane, SANE. What is the meaning of the insane? People who are mentally ill, ILL, mentally ill. That means insane means people who are mentally ill. And the jobless, jobless. What is the meaning of the jobless? Jobless, LESS, jobless. The meaning of jobless is the people who are unemployed. And one more, the old. What is the meaning of the old? The old means people who are no longer young. The poor means people who have little money, they are called the poor. The rich, people who have a lot of money, the rich. The wealthy, 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 the wealthy means mentally or physically, people who are physically, mentally strong, wealthy, wealth, health and wealth. Wealth means people who are rich, The sick means people who are physically, mentally ill, the sick. For example, the wicked, WICKED, the wicked. What is the meaning of wicked? Wicked means people who are morally bad. They are called wicked persons. The wounded. The wounded means people who are injured by a weapon. Injured by a weapon, WAPON, a weapon. They are called wounded. These are the adjectival nouns. These are called adjectival nouns. For example, These nouns are plural, so we use plural verb. For example, we use the sick are advised to stay at home. For example, I will write one thing. One example. The sick are SICK advised. The sick are advised to stay home. To stay at home. The sick are advised to stay at home. The sick means people who are ill. For example, the injured, not before vowel sound we pronounce it the. The injured, people who are injured. The injured were taken to a nearby hospital. The injured means who are wounded. Here the students should understand these adjectives functions as a plural noun, they takes a plural verbs. That is the explanation, my dear students. And the explanation is another something explanation is there. Nouns are commonly used as adjectives. Here, before that, adjectives can form certain phrases. What are these certain phrases? For example, certain phrases are there. For good. For is a preposition. It comes so. Good is an adjective. But it functions, generally preposition comes before a noun or a pronoun. But it is treated as a noun phrase. For good. For good. At present. These are the certain phrases used with adjectives. It functions as a noun phrase. For good. For good. For at present. Present is an adjective, but it functions as a noun phrase here. At present. In general. This is one of the phrase. In general. G-N-A-R-A. In general. In black and white. Through thick and thin. From bad to worse. For better or for worse. In black and white. These are the phrases. All these are adjectives. But functions as a phrase. For example, in short. Short, he is a short boy. It is adjective. But it is one of the phrase. In short, you must behave well. The long, short, the last, the short. This is that he has lost his credibility. What is the meaning of credibility? He lost his credibility. Credibility means the quality of being trusted and behaved. And the quality of being trusted and behaved in, that is the credibility. That is the credibility. Quality of being trusted. I shall stand by you through thick and thin. What is the meaning of thick and thin idiom? Thick and thin means I will support every difficult and obstacle in good times or bad times. That is one of the idiom. I will stand by you through thick and thin means I will stand by you in difficult situations and obstacle situations. In good times or bad times also, I will support you. Thick and thin means. It is the idiomatic expression. At best, I can arrange lodging for 2 more nights. At best is one of the phrase. What is the, it is an adjective, best. It is a superlative form. Good, better, best. Good, better, best is a superlative form. It is an adjective, but it is treated as a phrase, at best. In short, the long and short, and thick and thin. Through, it is a preposition. It is one of the usage, my dear students. Adjectives can form part of certain phrases. And next explanation is, I will give you some examples. Certain expressions have been used as adjectival phrase. And then these adjectives, functions are used nouns to describe groups of people. When we refer to sick people, we can simply use the sick instead of sick people. The sick, sick, sick means sick people. And each of these adjectives must follow the definite article the. The blind, the elderly, the famous, the homeless, the innocent, the intelligent, the jobless, the privileged, the rich, the sick, the strong, the unemployed, the weak, the wealthy, the young. There are complaints of inadequate facilities in the new toilet for the disabled. The seaside resort is frequented by the rich. My dear students, please understand, the nouns are used in the plural and the verb that follow must be plural. And sometimes the nouns are used in the singular form also. In that follow must be singular verb. For example, I will give you singular form. The accused. ACCUSED. The accused is found guilty. Is found guilty. Guilty means crime. Guilty. The accused found guilty. That means accused means a person who is charged for a crime. Someone who has done something morally wrong, illegal. Morally law, accused. Here the adjective is treated as a singular noun. That's why we are using is, not plural. Adjectives as nouns without the definite article. We take care of our elders. There must be a law to ensure the rights of the minors are protected. It is also some possessions. We should not use possession. 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 Possession means have. I have two sisters. This is called possession. That means the possession of adjectival nouns is not normally indicated by the use of apostrophe. Apostrophe is not used. Instead of that, we use the of. It is a preposition. For example, I will write through the example, you can understand clearly. More luxurious apartment. LUXURIOUS. Apartments. More luxurious apartments are being built. Are being built. Are being built. It is a present continuous tense, passive form. To meet the wealthiest demand. To meet wealth. WALTH. Wealthiest demand. Wealthiest is a wrong construction. The demand of wealthy, that is the right construction, right structure, my dear students. We should not use apostrophe in possessive case. The demand of wealthy, that is the right pronunciation, right structure. That is the right structure, my dear students. And then the last I will conclude you. One more thing is and then I will conclude this. Nouns commonly used as adjectives. For example, book is a noun, warm is a noun. It comes before a noun. A book is treated as an adjective. She is a bookworm. She is a bookworm. What is the meaning of bookworm? A bookworm means who prefers reading. A person who is usually devoted to reading and study. A person who enjoys reading is a bookworm. Here, book and worm both are nouns, but book has been treated as an adjective here. The noun functions an adjective. She is a bookworm. Here, the noun book acts an adjective, modifying the noun worm, qualifying the noun, describe about the worm. For example, one more example, second example is there. You lack table manners, lack deficit, not maintain. Table manners, what is the meaning of table manners? You lack table manners. Table manners means behavior that is conventionally required while eating at table. That is the meaning of table manners. The way we eat our food, or socially acceptable way to eat our food, especially when eating a meal with others. That is the table manners. We lack our table manners. That is the meaning of table manners. Table is a noun. Manners is a noun. But table functions an adjective here. That means nouns are commonly used as adjectives in some occasions in context. We should understand the position of that word, the context of that in that sentence, either it functions as a noun or adjective. That is more important, my dear students. Okay, thank you each and everybody. All of you, goodbye, my dear students.